Anyways, Josh and I Know It All coming to you for the first time in 2019. I'm excited because we are getting close to spring training, getting close to the college season starting. Everything's starting to ramp up. The hot stove this winter has been dull, I think is the best way to put it. All the big hype that this was going to be a huge off season, Machado, Harper, and all these other guys, and it just hasn't played out that way. It's been kind of boring. A lot of baseball fans aren't even caring at this point what happens to Harper and Machado. There's still a few fans who are like, yeah, I want them on my team, but most people don't even care. They don't even pay attention anymore. It's just kind of been drawn out way too long. I don't know if it's because really no teams are interested. It sounds like, a few teams have kind of said, we don't care, about trying to sign Machado, don't care about trying to sign Harper, and the agents are trying to make it seem like, yeah, there's lots of teams, but really at this point it seems like there's one team involved with each guy, and that's about it. And so be it. I'm sure they'll sign pretty soon, maybe before the Super Bowl, maybe not, but either way they're going to get contracts, they're going to play, they're not going to set out the season. So my best guess right now, crazy as it may sound, I think that the White Sox might get one of them. I think the Phillies get the other one. I don't think the Yankees are really in on anything right now. I don't think that, a lot of the other teams that were supposedly into things like the Cubs, the Dodgers, even the Nationals trying to get Harper back, it doesn't sound like they're really back in it. The reports have come out. A few reporters on Twitter, and I'm sure if you guys follow the reporters on Twitter, you know who I'm talking about. They will throw out every rumor as if it's fact right off the bat. And there's one reporter who's the worst about this. And if you go through his timeline, you see that he'll say, "Oh yeah, this is happening." And then a week later, it'd be the exact opposite. And it's just getting kind of boring. I've actually kind of stopped watching, Twitter for a few of the guys. Muted a few guys, unfollowed a few guys, just because it's so boring. They have no clue. They're just throwing out anything they hear, whether it's a fan who said it or whatever, and moving on. It's done. We'll get to the season, get some spring training, get some games going, and I'm pumped for that. It's been a fun off season for me. I've been able to do a few baseball related events. I went up to the Seattle area and did an event with Base by Pros. That's where I got the interview with Steven Souza, Mitch Canham, who's coaching Double A for the Mariners. And that was awesome. It was a lot of fun to see those guys out there working with the kids, talking with them. Blake Snell was there for a little bit. He had other commitments, so he couldn't stay the whole time. But he was awesome talking with people. Michael Conforto was there, and he was, having a lot of fun talking to people. Patrick Wisdom. There was a lot of guys there. It was a lot of fun seeing those guys interact with the fans. I got a chance to talk to a few of them. Good guys who really just wanted to give back, and it was cool to see that. So that was fun. Got to do that. Upcoming, we got the college season coming up, and I'm excited. I've been covering Lower Columbia for, I think this is my 5th year, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So yes, this is my 5th season of covering them for the site, covering the softball team as well. I'm really excited to cover the softball team. I've actually kind of connected with that program a little more in the last year or so than I have beforehand, mainly because I have my oldest daughter who's into softball, and she's kind of learning to love and develop the love for the game. So sometimes she'll come out with me and take photos. She has her own camera, so that's fun to see her, see these young ladies who are playing the game that she's playing. She's going to be an 8 under this year. I'm going to be the head coach, which I'm excited about. So it's fun to see that. I still love going to the baseball games. I'm going to go out and see Centralia, both their baseball and softball team, a lot more this year. Big news out of Centralia. Cody Atkinson, who was the head coach for Centralia, he just got the job end of the summer, fall time. He actually got offered a position with the Cincinnati Reds. And let's be honest, I don't care who you are. If someone at the major league level offers you a job, it's really hard to turn that down, really hard to walk away from it. And, wishing Cody all the best. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's great that the fact that, kind of a connection with them. He'll be down at spring training with the Reds. And so I'm sure if there's ever the opportunity to go down and, watch some more spring training games, definitely have to shoot out to the Reds area and talk with him and see what he's up to. So that's going to be exciting. He still hasn't left to go down there. His Twitter says he's still going to be in the Northwest for a little while until I think February 8th or something like that. So it's exciting. His best friend, who was the assistant coach, is now taking over as the head coach. So it's exciting to see that program had a lot of young talent, especially next year with the recruiting class coming in. Should be a lot of fun to see that. We got the Wood Bat Leagues that are starting to announce who they've signed for the summer. I know, of course, here in Longview with the Cowlitz Black Bears, who are starting to announce who their players are. In Portland, there's the Portland Pickles. You've got teams in Corvallis, and it's awesome to see teams developing. They're getting ready for the season. Practices are starting here in the area, so I'm excited. I am so ready for the season. This winter has been so hard on me because there's been nothing to do baseball-wise. And for those of you who don't know me personally, maybe don't follow me on Facebook or Twitter, in August I actually resigned from the full-time position that I had. So I could be a stay-at-home dad and also work from home. I do a lot of social media work from home, but it's been very different being at home. It's tough not being every day out of the house and then coming back and be able to move around. Really kind of confined at times to the house because my daughter has to take naps and all that stuff, and I'm loving it, but it's also been a long winter. There hasn't been much for me to go out and do and watch, and so with baseball coming, I'm so pumped for that. So ready for baseball. Especially local teams. I love watching Major League Baseball. Can't afford to go to the games, but I love watching it on TV. Love going to local games, and so I'm excited for the season to start. I know Centralia has their first home game of the year. I think it's their first game of the year on February 23rd, which is my birthday. So I'm really debating if I'm going to take my birthday and go out and watch a game, weather permitting, because in the Northwest you never know. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm excited. I'm pumped. It's just I'm so ready for baseball. Like I said, games have got to get going. I'm so ready to get my MLB package going on my Roku so I can sit and watch baseball all the time. I've had to watch a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse lately, and I'm ready to move on past that and move on to some adult TV like baseball. So it's been good. It's been a good winter. Like I said, some cool events I've been to, but it's time for us to ramp up. Time for us to get going. If you follow 90 and Know It All, you know that it's all about baseball from the fan to the fan. So it's been a lot of cool things are going on, and I'm excited the fact that we're starting to grow our supporter base, not just those who follow us and read us, but also those who support us financially, because that helps us pay for gas to get to different places. We really want to expand our reach this year of getting to games, interviewing players and coaches, and taking photographs, and really just hit more teams. And it costs money. Like I said, I don't have a full-time job anymore. I work from home, doing part-time social media stuff, and that doesn't pay horrible, but it doesn't pay great. I don't put a lot of hours in each week. Most of my time is being a stay-at-home dad. So if you ever thought about supporting us, now's the time. Now's the opportunity for us to grow, to reach more teams, and really the more supporters we have, the more teams we can do. The more teams we can get to, the more places we can go, the more videos we can bring you, the more articles, all that stuff. So please consider, even if it's just $2 a month, $2 a month helps out. It really does. $5 a month helps out in a big way. So if you're willing to consider, any amount, please go to Patreon. The link is down in the description below, and it would make a huge difference. It really helps out. Gas isn't cheap. That's really one of the biggest things is just be able to afford to drive to different places. Whether drive to Portland, which is about 45 minutes away. Centralia is about 45 minutes away. I really want to go up to Seattle and cover a lot of the colleges and teams up there. That's about 2 hours away. So obviously, it costs money to drive places. So your support helps us do that. It also helps us keep the site going. It costs couple $100 a year just to have the site 90 and Know It All. That's not the extras, the add-ons. Just the site itself costs us, a couple $100 a year. So any support we have is able to keep that going, able to expand what we do on the site, and hopefully even in time make the site look a lot better and really enhance the site so it's easier to find articles, to find photos, to do all that type of stuff. So we want to do more. That's always the goal. The goal is always to improve, to expand, to grow. But we need your support. And I know that a lot of people say, they just come here just to read. They don't have the money to sponsor or support us, and that's fine. We get that. We're still going to keep doing what we're doing. But for those of you who can support and help out, we greatly appreciate it. It'd make a big difference for us. But guys, you know what? It is mid-January. This month is going by so fast, and I'm glad it's going by fast because, once again, baseball season is coming, and you know what? That's all I can ask for is for baseball season to start, summer to get here, and just to enjoy, my favorite sport, something that I've loved since I was a little kid, and I'm hoping that my two daughters enjoy the game of baseball and softball like I do. So guys, I'm Josh, the 90 Know-It-All, signing off for today, but you know what? I plan on doing more videos on a regular basis because, once again, season going, more to talk about, and not just the boring Machado and Harper non-news every day. So guys, catch you later. Have a good day.